Hello, 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 and welcome. Yes, the vampire is back. Not saying I'm back, not saying I'm a vampire, but just the whole vampire aesthetic thing is back. But instead of being a therapist and therapizing the situations, probably going to get in the other direction of the massive trigger warnings that will be occurring. And exploring the severe depravity that does come with being a fucking vampire in World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade. Because there is some fucked up shit that happens in these games. I played a little bit of the TTRPG. I do have the book. I also have Werewolf the Apocalypse, both 5th editions. I have never played this game before, so I actually do not know what the storyline is. I do not know what this game contains. I didn't know it existed until Hatter told me about it. No fucking clue. The music seems a little disjointed. Anyway, but yeah, so we're going to get into this. But before we do, audio. There we go. I want it to be loud enough to hear, but not like overpowering of me. Okay. This is cool though. It's like there's 2 tracks of music going on right now. It's weird. Alright, let's start this, shall we? The world of darkness is a place where mortal monsters pull the strings of humanity. Violence and despair are common here. The world is... I couldn't finish that! The new game starts with creating a character. Would you like to... A. Answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to play and allow the game to create your character. B. Go directly to character sheet and set your character's clan, gender, history, attributes, abilities to discipline yourself. Or 3. Spoilers. Replay some bloodline missions as a human hunter from the Society of Leopold. Spoilers. Oh, so they really go through... I don't... You know what? You know what? Let's go with the first option. Let me answer the questions. And let's see what the game creates for me. I think that would give me the most genuine and interesting experience out of this whole game. Though I am curious about option 3, but I might have to do that at a later time. Some drunken mortals attempt to pick a fight with you in a bar. Do you trash the place with the fool's broken bodies? Clear the place out with a mere wave of your hand. You met someone at a club and they took you back to their place. Things start getting interesting when all of a sudden you hear someone come in the front door. Their spouse. Do you... Oh, fucking hell. Head to the kitchen, let them see you, pretend you're a distant cousin, and they were nice enough to let you stay on the couch. Gather up your clothes, hide behind the door, slip out the apartment as quietly as possible. Calmly explain you had no idea they were married and that you intend to leave and never come back, keeping your finger over the speed dial in case you need the police. I would probably do number 3. I personally have not really been in that situation, but I'd probably go with number 3. I'd be pissed off at the woman, I will say that. You were mugged last night. It wasn't life-threatening, but you want to take some measures to make sure that if it happens again, you aren't defenseless. Do you sign up for martial arts classes? Next time they try it, you'll break their spine. not the point of martial arts, but anyway, start carrying a knife and conceal it in your belt. Next person who tries it breathes through a hole in their neck. The next number, buy a gun. The next mugger is a sidewalk meat. All these options are so violent. And here's the funny thing is I am a martial artist. And it's just one of those things that is just like, the whole point of martial arts is to incapacitate. You don't want to severely hurt them, but you want to stop them from trying to hurt you. You want to incapacitate them. Probably do that. Let's see. While in a club, you spot your ex-roommate who skipped out after taking your stuff and leaving you with a stack of bills. He looks dead drunk to you. Grab him by the head and repeatedly bash his face into the bar. See, I'm the non-confrontational type. I really hate confrontation. I avoid it. There is that part of me that wants to be confrontational to a lot of situations, but my brain short circuits and I cannot handle confrontation. I just can't. Plus of every other issue, so I'm probably gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to call the cops, see him in court. A vampire hunter has chased you into a crowd of mortals. Do you reveal your supernatural presence, blinding everyone in the vicinity? Fade into the crowd and disappear from sight? Use your ability to read mortals' minds and stay far away from any sensation of hostility. I'd probably fade away. Shade away. Anyway, on Friday, you left a drunken rant on your boss's voicemail. On Saturday, you sobered up and realized you had to erase it no matter what. What do you do? Well, out of the two options given, because honestly, the, well, I'm screwed is not a possibility. It'd be, I'm an employee, just show the security guard your badge. Ask him about the sports team. Laugh, walk in, erase the message. Say goodbye, or say, have a good one, buddy, and walk out. That's probably the closest thing that I'd be able to do. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? I live alone. I don't need others, just me, my dog, and to hell with the rest. It may be cruel for you, but for me it's hilarious. Neither one of these, man. Neither one of these. But if I was in a situation where I did not have life as it is now, I'd probably... probably that. You've been embraced by the Gangrel clan. Sometimes called nomads, loners, and introverts, the Gangrel spurn the trappings of civilizations and prefer to roam the wilds in solitude. Known for having an uncanny connection with the beast within, some learn the power to shapeshift. Alrighty. Your vampire's attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered into its character sheet, which you will see next. After your tour of the character sheet, you may make changes to the character or simply play it as is. These are your attributes and abilities. See, here's the reason why I question why the hell I was given Gangrel. Because the majority of the options I chose were very calm and chill. I am confused by that. I would expect the slightly more violent options, maybe not necessarily the most violent, but the more violent options being attributed to Gangrel. Like, honestly, I'm kind of surprised it didn't give me Ventru, because I chose some options that were kind of Ventruous. What? What? I'm sorry, but the see you in court, buddy, that sounds like a Ventru choice. Had her over here just shaking his head at me. And of course, again, I also have a very base understanding and knowledge of the Vampire the Masquerade clans and all that other stuff. I'm still learning. So it's just, what the fuck? Alright. These attribute abilities, which feats are derived from attributes, are your inherent character traits, and are broken into 3 categories: physical, social, mental. Abilities are the things you learn, and also are broken in 3 categories: talents, skills, and knowledges. Members of animalistic gangrel clan are close to their inner beast, and so your strongest attribute is physical, in which you have 2 points you can spend. You also have 1 point to spend in mental, and no points in social. A gangrel's weakest attributes. So gangrels are autistic? God damn it. As for abilities, being gangrel gives you an advantage in their warrior skills, in which you have 3 points to spend. You have only average abilities and talents, 2 points, and are weak in knowledge, 1 point. No, that's not autistic. Feats are the actions you perform in the game. Feats are derived from adding an attribute and ability. An example would be the feat of lockpicking, which is derived from the attribute of dexterity and the ability of security. Hovering your mouse pointer over a feat will highlight the attribute and ability upon which it is dependent. Huh. You are a member of the Gangrel clan, closest of all vampires to their inner nature. Gangrels have a keen understanding of the beasts in their souls and prefer to spend their nights in communion with the animals whom they so emulate. Their disciplines are animalism, animal communion, fortitude, vampiric toughness, and protean shapeshifting. This is your humanity. 7 is the norm. 10 is saintly. And the lower you go, the closer to the beast you become. Also, the lower your humanity, the greater your chances of frenzying. When a vampire goes into frenzy, he loses all control and attacks any and all things around him. However, as you gain experience, you can spend experience points to increase your humanity. I don't think that ever got explained to me in VTM, and if it did, my brain did not lock onto that. This is where your masquerade violations are displayed. The masquerade is a code by which many vampires unlive. Anytime a vampire is seen doing a supernatural act by a mortal, it is considered a masquerade violation. You have 5 chances, and each strike will have repercussions. If you commit 5 masquerade violations, you will be dealt with harshly. See, that I knew about. Not necessarily the number of masquerade violations, but yeah, keeping the masquerade is highly important. It's how you keep the vampire hunters away from you. This is where all information on things you are hovering over is displayed. Auto level on-off button is a toggle. Okay. Let the computer to allocate. I'm just gonna let the computer allocate this shit. Huh. Okay. That's cool. Alright. Do I want to keep this? And I'm not gonna lie, it's... I have a very bad habit of over-analyzing and being extra logical, or trying to be extra logical about things. I know Hatter's experienced this from me before. Sometimes I over-logic so much so to the point it causes me to spiral and have some other issues. I know he's seen this from me. So it's one of those things that I might have to play this again and try to be more honest and less caring about how I appear to people. And that might be a little bit more honest of the stuff, because yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and go Mori. Because why not? Alright, I'm just gonna play as is, because I'm here to play the game. The act of transforming a mortal into a vampire. The Embrace. God, this is a really old game.
I want to show you something.
Oh, that was my sire! I'm apparently a very depraved human. Or maybe not depraved, but, poor human. The fuck?
Good evening. My fellow kindred.
Oh, the camera.
My apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken.
No,
As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all.
Nosferatu.
Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit! All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
I don't think he actually was going to make that decision. I think he only did that because he saw how upset the other kindred were getting. And he realized he'd probably have a bigger issue on his hands if he didn't decide to actually let the character live.
My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society.
Why are you walking like that?
Understand my predicament.
Why are y'all walking like that?
Directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity.
Psychosis.
But the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Not only do vampires hide from mortals, they hide from themselves as well, pretending they are not the horrors they have truly become. But yeah, straight on with that prince. I have a feeling he was gonna kill my character. I have a feeling he was going to. And then because Rodriguez stood up like he did, and he saw how other people were kind of getting really tense and antsy, that he was just like, ah, shit, okay, I gotta let this dude live. Otherwise I'm gonna have a bigger problem on my hands, and I don't want that. I need as much calm as possible. Which, I mean, honestly, that was smart on his end, but still. Okay, use the mouse to look around. Use toggle, auto move, toggle, walk, run. Left click to continue. Attention, if your blood bar is blue, exit Bloodlines, relaunch it, and start new game. What? Must have something to do with the modding.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, this is probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say? I'm Jack.
Oh.
What's important is I'm offering help.
I have to press the number.
You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out? Youngsters these days. Well, your funeral, kiddo, but keep a couple things in mind before you go. Now, these lessons aren't just for your benefit, so listen up. First, the Masquerade. You're gonna be hearing a lot about this, so let me sum up real quick. Sure, you're a vampire. Great. Keep it to yourself, okay? It's easier that way, trust me. That's the Masquerade. Keeping vampire secrets secret. Easy, right? Easy peasy. Now, if you violate the Masquerade, if you run around spooking humans or whatever, you make things harder on all of us. Then all of us get pissed off and we come after you. And you end up like your sire there, staked and baked. Comprende, kiddo? Right on. Next, humanity. Being a vampire isn't the end of the road. You think life was hard? Just wait. Now you're half beast, half man, and it ain't quite an easy fit. You're gonna be fighting that beast for the rest of your days, every time you give into it. Whenever you kill an innocent, you feed the beast a little more, and it grows a little stronger. After a while, the beast can take over, and you'll go wild and have to be put down like a rabid dog. So, you know, fight it. Don't be a homicidal maniac. That'll help with the Masquerade, too. See how it all comes together? Ain't that nice? Now, with all that said, you still have to keep your ass alive. For that, you're gonna have to feed. That's a little blood sound, kiddo. I imagine you're feeling that thirst right about now, huh? Get it where you can, however you can. Just remember the first 2 lessons. Don't let anyone else see you feeding. They'll flip out and cause you to break the Masquerade and cause some bigger, badder vampire to come stomp a mud hole in your ass. Also, drink deep, but don't drain them dry. You see, that's giving in to the beast. You do that, you lose a grip on your humanity and you lose control. There we go again. It all fits together.
Huh.
Beautiful. Can you dig it? Righteous. Now, ship off like a good little soldier. If you pull this off, come downtown to the last round and I'll tell you how jacked this whole situation is. Until then, good luck. Or maybe I should just say, nice knowing you, kiddo.
No. Prince LaCroix has arranged for you to use a Camarillo safe house in Santa Monica as your... Thank you for giving me the time to read!
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say? I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your...
Also, Jack's voice sounds really familiar.
Okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
See, the thing is, the way I took this initially, I thought he was trying to, like, take me away from what I was supposed to do or some shit.
All right. Why don't we...
It just says, okay, I could use the help. That's it. That's all it says. I'm autistic. You need to label some shit.
This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet? Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time. Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car. All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already. Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel of your vampiric powers or discipline. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Scream. I want to scream. They could have just simply made this easier. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key F when you are close. It's important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press F feed again to stop feeding. See, that I figured all that out.
What's wrong?
Oh. I did, though. What? I did, though. The fuck?
Go on. I'll be right here.
Oh, I gotta do it again. I guess, okay. So I guess I just leave the poor bastard? Okay, I'm just gonna assume I just leave him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there. Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire, all kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain. Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So long as something doesn't take you out, yes.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
So here's the funny thing, and this is something I do know about Vampire the Masquerade. What he said is technically true about the crosses and the running water and this, you know, the garlic and all that. Unless you happen to have folkloric weaknesses, which can happen and occur from time to time. I'm not sure why I haven't learned that far yet, but that stuff can be a thing. I think I once created my character to have the folkloric weakness of not being able to enter another individual's domain without an invitation, and I chose that because, again, tism. I often refer to my having the vampire-tism because of the fact that unless I get explicitly invited to social situations, I don't invite myself. I don't see myself as actually being invited unless you tell me, hey, hey, do you want to come? I would like you, I want you to, why don't you come with me? Why don't you come and join this activity? Why don't you come, unless I'm being explicitly invited, not, hey, you can come if you want. Because when you word it like that, that's not an invitation. But anyway, continuing on.
Okay, now. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
You get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Oh. Okay. Your feats are a combination of various abilities and attributes. The higher your feat scores, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, the lock pit on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. You pick up certain objects in the world. If you are able to pick up an object, you will see a use icon appear before it. Okay. No? Oh.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat? They're, spare you this shit till later. The Sabat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
I feel like I can hear Hatter go, hey now.
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell. Heat on the new prince. No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with. Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
I guess that's a Tremere?
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
To access your quest log, press the quest log key L. Quest log contains information about your quests, as well as any notes and instructions you will need to complete them. When a door is locked, you will use this, or you will see this icon. Lockpicking, a combination of dexterity and security, is a feat that helps you to open locked doors with a lockpick. Once you've begun lockpicking, you will see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick the lock. If the value of your lockpicking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the lock, you will be able to pick it. Oh, that's simple.
Shortcut. Oh, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
Itchy eye.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect. It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning. Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you. That party back there with the guy in the suit and the McGilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
I can feel the seething dislike from Hatter.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions. Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings. You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. You gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Area indicator. The icon to the left indicates that you are in combat area. Anything goes. Respect the Masquerade. Combat. Anything goes. Masquerade. Respect the Masquerade. Elysium. Vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed except blood buff while lockpicking. In Masquerade areas, breaking the Masquerade can carry dire consequences, such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 Masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right corner corner of your character sheet. Shit, shouldn't have done that. When you use a computer, you will see this icon. Computers are helpful solving quests. Okay. Password protected, hacking combination. It's prompted to press Control C to attempt your hacking feat. If the value of your hacking feat... You can read a note. You will see this. Use the icon. Okay. Password chop shop. Approach container. You will see this icon. Use this to open it. Take.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
E to exit your inventory. Left arrow buttons, inventory list with any mouse button. Okay. Oh, right out into the freaking... You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death and your game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you are feeding, your health regenerates much faster. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you have sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire, supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage. So that I kind of knew as well.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do. Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree, that's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff. Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have. An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you. The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences. I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I mean, he's got a point on that one.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line. All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining your innocent humans will give you a penalty in your humanity. To lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you'll begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying and may result in a masquerade violation if you are around humans.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, gangrel.
Well, give it a try.
Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You will find some rats at the other end of the alley near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on. I don't think humans react well to rats in general. How do you catch a rat? Ow. Oh, that's how. Interesting. Oh, I gotta... Do I have to do multiples? Oh, not F.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing. Keep it down. Got someone around the way here. Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past. The building across from us with the garage door, there's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you. All right, go.
Sneaking, a combination of dexterity and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key control. The meter on the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if they are looking your way. Green means you are completely safe. Yellow means you might be seen, and red means they will see you if you look if they look in your direction. An enemy's chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. Garage across? Oh, wrong one. Is he not going to turn around? Oh, god damn it. Okay, I don't get it. How am I supposed to sneak past him? I don't get it. They can't go that way. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go. Good thing this doesn't have, like, audio detection. Though there's that part of me that's just like, I don't know what to do. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, there's a door.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded, too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you. The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
I get the shovelhead reference. Does that make him a city gangrel?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. He is a vampire, so be ready. Go get him.
To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists and then attack. To equip your fist, press the melee weapons key, F1, until your fist icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key default left click initiates your attack. Unarmed combat feat is combination of strength and brawl. It directly affects your success in unarmed combat. There are different attacks depending on what your direction you are moving when you initiate your attack. Try different combinations of moving and attacking in the upcoming battle. You can also block your enemy's attacks by pressing and holding the mode key default tab. Put your fists away, press the holster weapon key H. What was it again? What? Okay, H to holster. How do... what? F1. F1. That was the button I needed to press. Oh. You have just picked up a tire iron. To equip the weapon, press the melee weapon F1 until the tire iron highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list. Click the left mouse button. This icon indicates the weapon that you currently have equipped. Nope, that's not what I wanted. F1. There we go. Okay, uncrouch.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets. Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Oh shit.
Stop! You!
Sorry.
Just stay back. Keep your distance.
Damn it. Did I do it too much? Oh, when you're in a position to perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon. Have the advantage. To perform a stealth kill, equip your fists or a melee weapon, crouch and sneak up. Behind your back. Okay. I feel like I fucked up here. Let me look up what I did. Cancel. Okay, let's just continue. I gotta deal with what I got. Damn it. Okay, gotta remember to...
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Disciplines are your vampiric powers and cost a certain amount of blood from your blood pool. To activate an innate ability common to all vampires is Blood Heal, which heals you. This icon indicates the power currently you have selected. There are two kinds of disciplines: passive disciplines that are directly affect you, and targeted disciplines that affect your enemies. Blood Buff is another ability common to all vampires. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Blood Buff and use the power key. Default right click. To activate a Blood Buff gives you a temporary bonus to all your physical attributes. It is used in a variety of situations like lockpicking, or like picking a lock that would otherwise be too difficult. Note, in Elysium areas you can use Blood Buff while picking a lock only. Gang will have 3 unique disciplines: animalism, supernatural control of nature, fortitude, preternatural, toughness and constitution, protean, the manifestation of different bestial abilities and forms. Fortitude is a passive discipline. It is also time-based. Once activated, pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Use of fortitude is not a masquerade violation. There is a Sabbat guard up ahead. Use fortitude to armor yourself and kill him. Scroll the mouse wheel to select fortitude. Fortitude is most effective when used with another weapon. After activating the discipline, equip your tire iron and attack him. You not already? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way. Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Protean is the vampiric power of manifestation, or manifesting different bestial abilities and forms. Protean is a passive discipline. Once you activate it, pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom. Use Protean is a masquerade violation if you are seen using it in a non-combat area. There's a guard up ahead. Use Protean to kill him. You have level 1 Protean known as Gleam of Red Eyes, which explains why I accidentally was making people run. Scroll the mouse. Well, tell you. Gain the vision and a bonus of wits. Bonus to wits. Okay. Equip your fists and kill the guard.
Oh, yeah.
Animalism is a mystical vampiric power that controls nature. Animalism is a targeted discipline. The effect of its length varies with each level. Use animalism as a masquerade violation if you are seen activating it. There's a guard up ahead. Use animalism to incapacitate him. Pass by. You have one level known as Night Wisp. Raven. Scroll the mouse wheel. Okay. You've been... Oh, god damn it. What? I don't... Place your cursor over the guard and use the power. Oh, okay. God damn it. How do I not... Do I have to crouch? Is that what it is? I think I have to crouch. Oh. Okay, oh, I gotta go out that door. Understood. When you pick up an object and throw it, you will see this icon to pick an object. Use E key to throw it. Press the attack. There's a Sabbat vampire up ahead guarding the exit. Crouch and find an object that you can pick up and throw it away from the guard. Distract him once he is away from the exit. Sneak through the room and leave. Oh, there's the...
Huh?
Fucking Christ, Jack.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood. Ah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots and it'll take down a human. Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped. Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you. Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
You have a 38 revolver. To equip it, press the ranged weapon key, F2, until the revolver icon is highlighted, then click. Some weapons, but not the 38, have an alternate firing mode, such as automatic fire. Press the mode key tab to toggle it. Range combat, a combination of perception and firearms, is a feat that affects how well you shoot a gun. When you equip a gun, you will see the ranged combat cursor. Its spread and the speed at which it focuses is a direct result of value of your ranged combat feat. There are some bottles on a crate at the end of the hall. Aim your cursor, wait for it to fully focus, and use the attack to fire the gun. Well, first things first, let me stand to fuck up. The hell? That thing is... This is off. The sight is off. What the hell? The fucking hell? Oh, god damn it. Ah, wasted bullets. I hate it.
Hey, stop, man.
Oh, fucking hell. Ow, fuck. No, I think he's dead. There we go. Oh, hi.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night. Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin, and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on. Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Well, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. Lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... ah, hell, you'll figure it all out. If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
Alright. By pressing the character editor key, see default, you can access your character sheet and spend your experience points where you see fit. Unspent experience points will stay in your available experience pool. Okay. How do I spend the points? Oh. These cameras are close in Santa Monica. Okay. Oh my goodness. Got all this figured out. Also, why the hell is this a kindred safe house with no fucking blinds? These are bare windows. The sun can come in here. What the fuck? Is that what these boards are for? To cover up the windows? Like, seriously. What the hell? Come on, guys. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and leave it here. This has definitely been an interesting playthrough so far, and I'm sure Hatter's been over there enjoying some of the commentation that I've been making. But I'm sure a lot of his opinions and typical commentary will appear in the video. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed the weird shit that I had to go through to finally get properly on track for this game. And also don't forget, every Monday is a new Let's Play video. Wednesday nights and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. East Coast time are, physical health permitting, are the game stream nights. Saturday nights currently are still the D&D stream, though that will be changing soon. We will be, once we finish this campaign, we will be switching over to recording instead of streaming. So there will be a bit of a break, between the stream and then when those videos release, but the D&D videos will release around the same time. Like, they'll release Saturday, to keep up with the fact that that's D&D Saturday kind of thing. And yeah, and if I can get back into more TTRPG related stuff for myself, with yours truly and with Hatter, possibly some other guests, possibly some other stuff going on, not just running games, but maybe discussing games, things like that. You will see that those videos specifically from House Gwyn-Blaidd, basically the House Gwyn-Blaidd segment. It's the TTRPG corner, which will be on Fridays. So if anything TTRPG related in that regard, where it's House Gwyn-Blaidd related, you will see it there. But until then, thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Until then, have a great rest of your night. Bye!